praise the lilies of your skin. Only from afar, how I want to venture in to where your roses are, and sipping, 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 as the bee moth sips. Adore, adore, adore them with my lips, Roxana. No, it's B flat, not B natural, you flat-headed naturals.
Where did you buy those infant prodigies?
I borrowed them to try out a song I made. The discords were their own idea.
Is that you, Cyrano? I'll be down.
Now then, do you know the Monsieur Montfleury, that fat actor? I want you to go there and play and tell him I sent you a very sour serenade. I've come as usual, madame, to see how our friend is getting along. Wait. Play piercingly, play dissonantly, and play for a long time. Exquisite. Our flawless friend, madame, with the sublime spiritual equipment.
My Christian, he is beautiful, he is brilliant, and Lord above, I love him desperately.
Brilliant, did you say?
More brilliant even than you.
Who am I to contradict a lady?
Each day he brings me new gifts of verbal jewelry for my adornment. I've never known anyone who could say those little things so beautifully, that they're nothing and yet everything.
Really?
You think, as most men think, that it is impossible for a man to be both bright and beautiful?
Talks well, does he, about love and so forth?
Oh, no. Talk is so inadequate. His art, his eloquence. Listen, the more you take of my heart, the more heart have I left, dear heart, for loving you the more.
Ah, mon Dieu!
This ache of emptiness, however, bids me yearn to seek your heart and feel it in return.
Well, the first too much heart and then too little? No. He would rhapsodize better if he would learn to make up his mind. How much heart does he need?
Now you're teasing me. Jealousy, that's what it is.
Jealousy?
You're jealous of that talent of his. For the last word in tenderness, listen to this. In your presence such confusion creeps, my heart that it grows, as wordless as a kiss. If kisses could but wing in winged words, you could read my letter with your lips.
Not bad. Not bad. A little overwritten, though, I think.
But listen to this.
But you know them off by heart?
All of them.
That's very flattering.
So golden-mouthed. A master of his art.
Well, I don't know. It's a sort of a rhetorical fog. A verbal mist.
A master.
If you insist.
Madame, Monsieur de Guiche is coming. You, quickly, into the house. You, Monsieur de Bergerac. If he should see you here, he might put two and two together.
His nose is sharp. Sharp as the axe he'd hack me down with if only he knew. Monsieur de Guiche. I was, just leaving.
I am leaving too. I came to say goodbye.
Leaving?
In an hour or two, to fight the Spaniards. With orders to besiege the town of Arras.
Arras?
Arras. Does my leaving leave you as cold as it seems to do?
Oh, no.
For my part, I speak truly. I find this present prospect of leaving you leaves me quite desolate. By the way, did you know I've been promoted colonel?
Oh, bravo.
Yes, colonel of the guards.
The guards?
The guards. The regiment of that man who's big in words and big in that other thing, your cousin. Down there, I may get some of my own back.
You say the guards are ordered to Arras?
Under my command.
Oh, no.
What is it?
The flower in one's hand is so suddenly depedaled. The winds of war disperses all its perfume. One loves someone, and then...
You've never spoken like this before. You say these things now for the first time. Would I have to leave you?
You said, just then, something about having your home back on my cousin?
Are you for him?
Very much against.
Do you see much of him?
As little as I possibly can.
I see rather too much of the beastly Bergerac. Lately, I've noticed he's commenced keeping company with this new man, Nouvelle or something.
Tall?
Fair.
Handsome?
A fool.
I don't know him at all. But to return to my cousin. Tell me what you propose for Cyrano. Will you send him into the thick of the fighting? You'll love that. I know what I'd do.
What?
Leave him here with his precious cadets, kicking his heels. That ought to make him sick, while the rest of the regiment goes to war and gets medals and wounds and things. I know him. If you want to strike at him, strike at his self-esteem.
Oh, woman. Woman, only a woman could dream of a scheme like that.
The cadets will chew their nails, but Cyrano will eat out his heart, and you'll have your revenge.
So you can love a little. When you make my enemies your enemies, I like to see that as a sign of love.
It could be a sign of a start.
Here are the orders for the companies. Signed and sealed, but not yet delivered. This one is for the guards. I'll keep it. Cyrano, so much for you, you battle-truffling swine. So, you too, Roxana, you like to play your little games?
Sometimes.
Oh, sometimes I think to myself, you and I are two of a kind. But always I'm mad about you. Now, to find love trembling within you when I have to go is intolerable. The regiment leaves for the siege tonight, and everyone will think I've gone with them. But another day will make no difference. Later on tonight, I'll come to you, masked.
I apologize for mentioning the word, but honor. Spies will be watching. If anyone should find out.
Who?
With the siege, your duty, the good of your family name.
I have a more urgent duty, a greater good, to contrive the voluntary surrender of... Say it. Say it now.
No.
Say it. Whisper it.
My duty is to make you do yours, but...
Bless you for that, but...
Oh! You must go. I must make myself make you go. I must order you to be my hero.
So you can love, truly love,
When I tremble for a man's safety, I suppose you can call it love.
and yet you say I must go.
In the name of our love, you must go. My friend, my dear, dear friend.
Then I go. This adieu signals not an end, but a beginning. I go happy.
My dear friend, my dear, dear, dear friend.
Say nothing about what I did just then. If Cyrano finds out I stole his war from him,
Yes, yes.
Cyrano, I must keep up appearances. I must still go to this lecture on the tender passion.
Yes, of course. But don't forget, you have your own tender passion to attend to.
Oh. If Christian comes to see me, tell him to wait.
Wait! Surely there's something more I have to tell him. You usually order him to dissertate on a subject chosen in advance.
Subject?
Yes, a subject. Choose a subject. There's no end of subjects.
Promise not to tell him?
Dumb. Oh, that's what I am.
Nothing. No, everything. Whatever singing fantasy shall come unbidden to his brain. On the subject of love, of course.
Naturally, of love.
I'll tell him to overwhelm me with excess, to rhapsodize, be brilliant.
Good.
But shh,
Shh. As you say.
not a word.
Thanks very much.
He must do it unprepared.
Naturally. Christian. Christian. Come, Christian, have your lions thrown to you. I have your theme. All you have to do, you lucky, 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 is get your memory ready. You will never have a better chance to cover yourself in genius. But listen, we must go to your house quickly. We don't have much time. Come, come, come. Try and look intelligent.
No!
Well, there is no harm in trying to look intelligent. Oh, you mean...
That's right, my friend. I'm going to stay here. Going to wait for her.
No. This is mad. This is most head-reeling, vertiginous lunacy. Come on, sir. Come and learn your lines.
No! I'm feeling rebellious tonight. I'm tired. Yes, tired of bowing your lines, your letters. Being a mere actor, dithering with stage fright. It was fine at first. It was like playing a sort of game. But now, tonight, I am past all fear. Tonight, I feel inspired with my own inspiration. I no longer doubt that she loves me. My own words must come crash out.
Limp out. Trickle out. Come on, come on, come and learn your lines.
I'm not entirely an alphabetic sot. As you'll see, thanks to you, I've learned a lot.
As I see.
And though I still can't make the verbal summits, I know enough to take, by God, a woman in my arms.
Show me. Mind your step, gentlemen. Oh! Ho, ho, ho.
Where is he going? Is that it?
Bravo.
It's her. It's she. Don't leave me, Cyrano.
Ah, no, you're on your own now, monsieur. Good night.
He's leaving. No. Its eyes coming back.
I told you we'd miss it, the lecture. I was so looking forward to it. Oh, well, never mind.
Christian, you came. I felt somehow you might be here waiting for me. Come, shall we sit?
I love you.
Yes, Christian. Speak to me of love.
I love you.
You have your theme. Embroider it. Weave gorgeous tapestries.
I love...
Rhapsodize.
I love you so much.
So much. Good. And then?
And then, I would be happy if you loved me too. Say that you love me too.
You pant, you stutter, like the other men whose eloquence is only in their eyes. An idiot, bestial, pleading. Please don't give me milk and water when I ask for cream. Tell me how you love me.
True as I live, I love you dearly.
Come now, warm to your theme.
Oh, heavens, your throat. I want to kiss you.
Really?
I love you.
Back where we started.
No, I don't love you.
Better?
I adore you.
Oh, this is too much.
Forgive me, Roxana, I'm so in love, I'm growing stupid.
I agree, and that displeases me as much as if you were growing ugly.
But listen,
Retrieve your scattered eloquence, otherwise leave.
But I love you passionately, sincerely.
You love me. Good night.
Wait, listen, what I want to say is...
That you adore me? Good. Now go away.
Can love only be sincere when it's insincere? When it's dressed up in fine words, coldly chosen by some clever, scheming head that's become frozen to the beating of a warm heart? Listen, my dear, my love is beyond words. Only that one word, love, is left. All I can say is I love you. Love you. Love you.
And how many times in my life do you think I've heard that haughty vowel? As articulate as a tomcat howling for a temporary mate. Oh, be man, I need you so, I want you. And now you too? My shining Grecian hero, oh, you too. Despise the soul's language, all you can say?
All I can say is, I love you.
Oh, go away!
I love you.
A great success. Congratulations.
For God's sakes, help me.
No.
I shall die here and now. If here and now I find a way to make her love me.
For God's sake, how in God's name do you expect me here and now to
Wait.
save the...
Look. See?
Our window.
I shall die.
Not so much noise.
Die.
Not much moon in the sky.
Yes. Yes, will you?
Oh, you idiot. To reinstate you now will not be easy, but I suppose we must try. You stand in front of the balcony And I will stand underneath and whisper the right words, and you can deliver them up to her. Huh? Wait, shh, be quiet. Welcome back, my unmelodious birds. Have you serenaded Montfleury? Good. Now, you go to that corner of the street, and you two to that corner. Listen for the sound of approaching feet. If someone comes, play us a tune. Oh, wait. A sad one for a man. Well, don't demonstrate. And for a woman, something brisk and sweet. Huh? Okay, go.
Now, how do we start?
Call her.
Roxana!
A pebble or two.
Oh la la! Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, mon Dieu? Was somebody calling?
Me! I!
Who?
Christian.
Oh, Christian!
So,
I have to talk to you.
you've nothing to say to me.
Oh, please, please.
It's clear to me you love me no longer.
Such heresies. Such unjust slander. Oh, you divinities, whose name is justice. Witness that I love. More than mere words can bear the burden of
Better.
love that I thought a quiet child discloses mood so intemperate and wild. He crushes my cradling heart.
Huh. Better still. But, is it not best to break that unruly will and strangle such a monster?
Oh God, I've tried to commit that venial
Infanticide.
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 Infanticide. But the tough automy I sought to seize turned out an infant Hercules.
Good, very good.
His first act was to ride and rend to hissing serpents, doubt and pride.
Excellent. But since you mentioned doubt, why do your words come so haltingly out? It's as if your fancy suffered from, well,
A trout.
Gout. Go quickly. This is becoming too hard.
tonight you hesitate so strangely. Why?
A good question. And my answer is, each word gropes through this darkness looking for your light.
If that were really so, my words would limp just like yours. Come, try a less absurd explanation, huh?
Very well. Taste this one. My heart is open wide, and your words cannot miss so large a target. Or, heavy with the honey of desire, my words, like little bees, zigzag to the orifice of your tiny ear, buzzing blunderingly, seeking entrance, their wings a haze of love. Or, well, if neither of those suffice, then try this one. Since your words fall, they yield to gravity. Mine rise, and they have to fight it.
It seems to me they fight less hard than they had to do a moment or two ago.
A moment or two loosening up in the gymnasium works wonders.
Am I so far above you still?
So far, I fear that one harsh word could kill, crushing this heart like a stone.
Oh, then I'll come down.
No,
At least come nearer. Stand on that bench there.
no!
Oh, such a vehement no. What is the matter?
To hold in my hand such exquisite joy. How can I let go this precious chance to speak to you unseen?
Unseen?
A disembodied spirit, clean of the clogs of accident and decay. You see a cloak of trailing blackness. You to me are a white gown of summer. I am a shadow, and you're the quintessence of light. How can you know what it means to roam this transitory meadow sunlit through the darkness? Oh, if ever I was eloquent.
You were very eloquent.
But you have never heard till now my true heart truly speaking.
Why not?
There was a sort of obliquity, a kind of a A haze caused by this vertigo, this drunkenness that afflicts all who tremble in your presence. This one night, it seems I address your heart for the first time.
For the first time, yes. Your very voice has changed.
My heart's true essence is emboldened by this darkness to speak out. It is myself that speaks. Where was I? Forgive this confusion. It is to me a heap of rose petals, a fantasy of sleep so new and so delicious.
New?
To live for one single moment, breathing your sustaining air, free of the choking asthma, of the fear that you might laugh at me.
Laugh at you? Why?
Because of the unworthiness of a fool, an insufficiency that seeks to clothe itself in purple words. And how often have I come to pluck Hesperus from the sky, and I end up picking flowers, because I loathe a presumption that might spark your ridicule.
There's good in flowers. There's sweetness.
Oh, yes. But there is not enough sweetness in all the flowers of all the earth for us tonight.
You've never spoken like this. Never before.
Shatter them all, these tokens. Valentine hearts and arrows, tinselled quivers. They are stale words, stale honey, sipped in finicking drops from little tinselled cups. Oh, what are they worth compared to that wild urge that shouts, that beckons our bodies to plunge and drown in the wild river?
If so, when the moment comes for both of us, what words would you say?
In that precious instant, I would take all the words that ever were or weren't or could and couldn't be, and in mad armfuls, not bouquets, I would smother you in them. Oh, God, I love you. I choke with love. I stumble in madness. I tread a fiery region where reason is consumed. I love you beyond the limits that love sets itself. I love love. Your name? Roxana, Roxana. Swings like a brazen bell, telling itself, Roxana, Roxana, and my own heart's belfry, and I tremble. Roxana, Roxana, with each bronze and gold and silver reverberation.
Yes, this is love.
Love, love, that parasitic heavenly host. The terribly jealous goddess sees me with most wretched fury. But he does not seek to possess. He is only mad to give. So my happiness is only there to augment yours. Although you forget, or you never knew the source of its flow. This one night, I speak and you listen. Oh, never in my most reckless, unreasonable dream had I hoped for this. Now I can gladly die, knowing that it is my words that caused you to tremble in the blue shadows of the trees. For it is true, I know you do tremble, like a leaf among the leaves.
Yes, I do tremble, and I weep, and I love you. You have made me love you.
Ah, to die. Death is all I need now after this summit gained. I ask one thing.
A kiss!
What?
God!
You, ask for something?
You fool!
Well, if you put her in this state, why shouldn't I get some benefit?
I did ask, but I was too impetuous. I was hurled into it.
You, ask for no more than that?
What, no more? No more? It is no more than a void and nothingness. I ask too much. I ask you now, rebuff my importunities.
Oh, why? Why?
Oh, that's enough. Shut up, Christian.
What is that you're saying to yourself?
Myself was being angry with myself for going too far. I said, shut up, Christian. That was rude, I suppose. From the sounds of that, a man and a woman. Someone's coming. Oh, I see what they mean. It's a priest. Diogenes, back from the dead. Are you looking for an honest man, monsieur?
A woman, a lady, monsieur. Madame Magdalene Robin.
What does he want with her then?
That way. Then to the right, and to the right again. Always keep to the right.
God bless you, my friend. I'll say a decade of the rosary for you.
And may grace and good fortune never cease to attend your holy cocculus. Cocculus. Cocculus.
Now, get that kiss for me.
No!
Sooner or later, it has to be done.
Sooner or later through it must be this labial conjunction. Simply because she is beautiful and you glow in the perfume of that unearned unction made up of youth and strength and comeliness. But I must be the agent of her yes.
Are you still there? We were speaking of...
Of a kiss? Ah, yes, that word, it's sweet enough. And yet, your lips are shy of saying it. Oh, if the mere word burns them, what is your presage of the thing itself? How shall we define this kiss? The sacrament of a vow, the lightly stamped seal of a promise, of the endorsement of a promissory note on the bank of love, the very O of love in the expectant lips.
Oh, do be quiet.
So noble a thing that we are told the Queen of France could not from all her fabulous hoard find a richer jewel to bestow on an English lord.
Indeed?
Indeed. And like Lord Buckingham, I am sad and faithful.
Like him too. You are beautiful.
So I am. I had forgot.
Come then. Taste your flower.
Go on.
Or take your earful of music to the sphere.
Up there now.
Your sip of honey.
What the hell are you waiting for?
You know, I'm not sure now is really the right time.
Here's your crown jewel.
Mount, you animal.
Roxanne!
So, he's at his banquet. The banquet I prepared only to end up the Lazarus at it. Still, I am spared one crumb, I suppose, one comfort. That is the knowledge that it is my words and not his lips that she kisses. There's cause to be cheerful then. Man, woman, oh, I bet it's that priest again. Oh, what I do, what I do. Hey, this is Christian up there with you. Hey, Cyrano.
Oh, good evening, Cyrano.
Good evening, cousin.
I'll be down.
Priest.
Oh, him again.
Madame Robin lives here. I have it on very good authority.
Roland?
Robin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Roland.
No. Robin.
See, I see it's B, not L. Oh, one letter can make such a difference, huh?
Robin. Did you know I have a letter?
What?
A letter?
For Madame Robin.
I am she.
Madame Robin, some very holy matter, I have no doubt. A very noble Lord give it to me to give it to you.
De Guiche.
He dares.
He'll dare more than that when he discovers we love each other.
Angel, what does it say?
Father, there is a theological matter I would like to discuss. I have been studying the heresy of Sibelius and various commentaries on it, and it seems to me that the aspective approach to the Trinity, which is of course what this heresy is all about.
Mademoiselle, the drums beat, the regiment is ready for the march. I have already sent the story about that I have gone on ahead. but in fact, I am here in the convent. I'm afraid I had to disobey you. Really, it's your smile that I'm obeying. I'll be with you in a while. I'm sending this letter in advance by an old sheep-headed monk who naturally has not been told its content. I must see you tonight, I must. Your smile both beckons and maddens. I hope and trust you have already forgiven my audacity and will give a welcome to he who hopefully and sincerely, etc., etc. Father, this letter concerns you.
Coming, my daughter. I never heard a better exposition of that heresy, sir. I really do believe that Cardinal Richelieu himself could learn from you a little.
Do I hear that venerable name? Quite a coincidence. Please listen carefully, Father. My dear Mademoiselle, it seems His Eminence will have his way. Whatever you say or do, that is why I am sending this note to you. By a very holy, intelligent, and discreet Capuchin. Instruct him, please, to meet my own instructions. These are that he is at once in your house to perform the ceremonies of holy matrimony. Oh no, this is too tyrannical!
Courage, daughter.
Between you and Christiane. This is hard news, I know, but all you can't do is resign yourself to the command of His Eminence, who sends his blessings and his wishes for much happiness. I end with my own good wishes, your humble friend, etc., etc.
I knew it. I knew he was truly noble. One who could not do a thing that was not holy. Who's the bridegroom?
Oh, this is terrible!
Ah, it's you! Robin. The will of God, daughter, is often obscure.
It is I! I am the bridegroom!
Are you sure?
Postscript, please give to the convent in my name 120 pistoles. Woo! Signed the same.
A remarkable man. How rare is it to find such blue blood yoking to such a generous mind. Daughter, resign yourself.
Oh, I am resigned. The Guiche may come, for God's sake, keep him here.
I understand. Father, how long will you need?
5 minutes?
Thor, hurry. I need fresh air. I will wait out here.
Come! Oh, this is terrible!
Terrible. Now, to devise some distraction for his lordship. Yep. A man. Very much a man in a minor key. Pages, come quick, I need you. You inside here. Something very important is going on. I want you to watch and listen and attend, and when it's finished, play something, appropriate. In.
Where in God's name is that blasted capuchin? Damn this mask! Who are you? Where did you fall from?
Fall from? Why, monsieur, I fell from outer space. What's this? Where am I? Oh, a man with a black face. Oh, Africa, Earth. Oh, let me embrace my first fellow human in many a long day.
Merde!
What was that word? Say it again, monsieur. It sounded like French. Oh, are you one of our oppressed colonials?
Out of my way, I have an appointment with a lady.
Oh, but stay just a minute. A very important moment for you, sir. You have the privilege to greet the very first astronaut, if I may coin the term. This will make your name, monsieur.
Monsieur, my name is already made. Now, out of my way.
But shame on ye unbeliever. Must I verify my journey by displaying a scale or tail from the constellation of Pisces? Or a pail of milk from the Milky Way? Must I shake out my cloak and dust you with tiny star clusters? Which, by the way, I will use as asterisks when I write my book.
I look forward to reading it. Now, if you will excuse me.
Do permit me to show you a scar, monsieur, where the great bear bit me. Right here. Or a bump from the pot of Aquarius.
Come now, I'm in something of a hurry.
Shame on the unbeliever. After such discoveries, such risks, such dangers. Is this how I am welcomed home? You think I am mad, don't you?
No.
Oh, good. Let me tell you more. Come. Out there, beyond the tremendous seas, with the shattering roar of space beyond space. Well, a giant time bites its own tail like a whiting on a plate. You may observe our planets. Like fretful bees buzzing around the sun like a hanging cherry, there are wonders too, wonderful to contemplate. Such lands, such planets, such beings, and all so very different from our own.
Interesting, but now I must go.
Oh, yes, monsieur, there is a distant planet called Erototopia. You'd like it. It is a sort of a cornucopia of sensuality and lasciviousness. The people there, they live on love, which they must make, by law, some 20 times a day. They are very thin. They groan, they ache, their bones are very brittle. They do no other work. So there is very little to eat or drink. You may not believe it, monsieur, but it's true. Oh, God. And that's all over.
So it's you!
It is I.
What's happening? Have I had too much to drink or something?
I think, monsieur, you will feel sober enough when you see.
God almighty! You!
Heaven smile on you, my noble lord, who I tie this happy pair in a single cord. With God's assistance, of course, and mine too.
As I can see. So, madame, bid goodbye to your paint-fresh husband.
Be good. Why?
Your regiment leaves for the siege tonight. Be so good as to report at once.
You mean for the war?
That is what regiments frequently leave for.
But you... Surely I understood the cadets weren't going.
Oh, yes, they are. Here are the orders. Pray deliver them, sir.
Oh, my love.
The wedding night is still a good way off.
That thought disturbs me less than it should.
Your lips again.
All right, that's enough. Come on.
Oh, God, you don't know how hard
We're
it is.
I
marching!
know.
Oh, take care of him. Don't let him get into any danger.
All right, I'll do my best, but I really can't promise.
And make sure that he looks after himself.
I would try.
And see that he stays warm and dry.
As far as is socially possible, yes.
And keep him away from other women.
Oh, well, the odd shot with the waitress.
And make sure that he writes to me every day.
Oh, madame, I can most assuredly promise you that.